Hey, you're watching Pilot Season. I'm your host and showrunner, Ryan Burkett. Pilot Season streams monthly on the Trident Network, a three-pronged entertainment company that features every kind of entertainment, basically. Live shows just like this, videos and web series you can find places like YouTube, and podcasts of every shape and sound. Joining me, I'm so lucky. Joining me every episode is the founder of the Trident Network, my friend and our tech support and our conscience on our shoulder. It's Val Agnew. Val, how are you?
Good. Am I a good conscience for you, or am I the devil on your shoulder?
It's a nice balance.
Okay.
We everything in moderation, including moderation, is what I would say. Val, I'm happy to be back. We took a little holiday break.
We did. Happy
We're
New Year.
back. I've been trying to figure out what to call this season. Is it like when they used to split HBO shows up in half? Is this
Mm,
4.5? Is this season 5?
hmm
I don't know. Literally, who's counting?
Well, I'll say this. We're about to be in our fifth year of operation as like a Trident organization. So you could say like season five, just to sort of be in line with that if you want.
I like that. I'm trying to get those syndication dollars. Val, as you know, every episode of pilot season, we have a team of actors and a team of writers that collaborate on an original sitcom pilot that's never been seen before and will never be seen again, no matter how hard we try.
It's true.
It's it's in the wind. It's sometimes art is like that. Heaven is an instant, I think some people say.
Wow.
Val, before we meet our teams, we do need to get a suggestion from our chat on Twitch. This week, we're dipping back into the genre we call fresh starts. This is a show where someone has moved to a new town, someone has gone to college, gotten a divorce, they've returned from space. Um, an example would be something like Felicity, where she returned from space. So, Val, if you could check in with our chat, we
Yes.
need to know for our sitcom
Mm.
um, where they've been
Hmm.
and where they are now,
Yes.
where our characters started and where they are present day. While you're doing that, we're going to meet our teams. Now, we all know I talk a big game about how much I love writers. I'm a writer. All of my heroes are writers. But at pilot season, we're no fools. We meet the actors first. Joining us for the first time, I'm so excited. We have Bob Beshere. Bob, welcome to pilot season.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Bob, since this is your first time on here, we do need to get to know you a little bit. What's your favorite sitcom? It could be your
Uh,
all-time favorite or something you've been binging lately.
Favorite sitcom is probably It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Uh, I think that is the one I've watched the most, the one I quote the most for sure, and probably the pipe dream, the one I would want to be on the most.
That's if your favorite sitcom is the sitcom that has been on like
Yeah.
for like lifetimes, like
Yeah.
what? What? If your favorite sitcom was like it was only on for 2 episodes, but it really
I mean, it depends on like I guess Freaks and Geeks was more of a hour-long drama, but that's a good one and done. It's perfect. So,
So, Bob, follow-up
hmm
question. If you could be any sitcom character's sidekick, if you could
Ooh.
be somebody's like bestie, somebody's little buddy, who would you pick?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. I think I would be like a second monkey that Ross has on Friends. That one was called Marcel. You could give me another French name like Philippe, you know. And I last longer than Marcel does in the storyline, of course, because I'm much more compelling. But yeah,
I agree. I feel like you're also safer to have on set.
thank you. Yeah, I would not spread tropical diseases to anybody willingly. Willingly.
Um, thank you. Also joining us, a returning player on the acting side, we have Jamie McInerney. Jamie, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Jamie, we've talked to you about sitcoms a little bit already, but one thing we don't know yet is who is your favorite sitcom character
Ugh,
of all time, of
um,
every sitcom ever? No problem.
sure. Mm, you know, Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec
Mm.
really strikes a chord with me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say him. That's who's coming to mind of all in the entirety of the world. So
That's a great character. The difference between Ben at work and Ben at home really speaks to, I don't want to speak for everybody, but when I'm at home, the mask is off sometimes. That's, I can turn it on. I can turn on a customer service voice and face, and at home, it's it's in my backpack. It's something else. I put on a different t-shirt. I'm working on my
hey,
crafts. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you have to.
Also joining us again, well, I think we're close to double digits, if not
It's gotta be, yeah.
teens. Returning player Jaclyn Sorci. What a joy. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
Jaclyn, much like Jamie, we have to dig a little deeper because we have talked to you about sitcoms quite a bit. What is your favorite sitcom costume?
Cost. That's tough. I would say, so I love just all the costume and scenery on The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I love that show, and I feel like I would love to wear like Midge's like dresses and hats and coats, and that would be so fun.
Yeah, I feel like on here maybe we've seen you even with sort of like a pillbox moment.
We'll
That
see.
you're
Maybe it'll
it.
make an appearance tonight. We'll see.
Let's meet our writers finally. Checking in with the writers for the first time guest, we have Bobby Cohoat. Bobby, welcome.
Hey, happy to be here.
Bobby, since it's your first time, we do need to know your favorite sitcom.
Um, this is probably recency bias, but The King of Queens. I've been rewatching a lot of that, and I love it, and it makes me laugh.
I think that's great. I think they have such a good cast, and we're not here to pit sitcoms against each other, but this has come up before, and so I apologize if I've
Oh,
said this. If I'm going to get in trouble on the internet, I think King of Queens is better than Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh,
I prefer.
I mean,
Wow.
I know those
I'll take that. I'll
parts, but
take
those
that.
were always they were paired together, and I feel like everybody was always like, King of Queens is like, it's Everybody Loves Raymond, but they don't have kids yet. Like it's just it really the chemistry of those characters and Jerry Stiller. Come on. Um, Bobby, follow-up question. If you could have any sitcom job, meaning if you could do any of the jobs on like a workplace sitcom with the characters, which one would you pick? And keep in mind, you do have to do the job.
Um, I think anything that George Costanza did.
Yeah.
He kind of didn't have a job, and he did work for the Yankees and the Mets. I mean, I don't know. Uh,
You
he
just
quit
shadow
and
him
came
in his
back.
previous jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Under the desk.
yeah. That's the most attractive off the top of my head. I think I'd have to choose George.
I think that's a great answer. I feel like present day it's harder for George to make rent living that way, but sitcoms have different rules. Joining us again for the again and again and again and against time, we have Andy Meholick. Andy, welcome back.
thank you.
Andy, you've been on here so many times. We're just going to get right to it.
Okay.
What is your favorite sitcom episode?
Oh my gosh. Well, I will say we just at Christmas, my brother, my father, and myself were talking about Seinfeld, and we wrote on a piece of paper each of our favorite Seinfeld episodes, and we all said the marine biologist. So
Oh,
I'm gonna throw that out there because that was pretty cool.
The Marine Biologist is my favorite sitcom episode.
Yeah, buddy, I'm ready to host.
Because of War, what is it good for?
Yeah, for sure.
My favorite moment. Also joining us for repeat, return, center square status so many times, Jamie Patton on the writing team. Jamie, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Jamie, you have the same question as Andy. I hope you've been thinking. What's your favorite sitcom episode?
I think I've been thinking lately, I was a big Friends fan, like when I was a teenager, and was thinking like I have kind of two that are top tier, but my favorite of Friends, maybe my favorite episode is it's called the one with the embryos, but it's the one where Chandler and Joey play the game against Monica
To switch
and Rachel,
apartments?
to see who knows each other better and to switch the apartments.
That's my favorite sitcom episode.
See, just all the like lore they create in this
Yeah.
game of like all the stuff we've never heard but that they know about each other. It's just like one of the best. But it's the
What-
best. I'm gonna say it's the best episode.
The name, I think it's on his TV Guide subscription.
Miss Chandler Bong.
Ms.
Miss Chandler Bong.
I didn't mean to set you up to actually play that game, but that
There are just answers from that game can just like come out just randomly as great, lines and just
Fancy guest.
counting down his childhood imaginary friend. His name was Maurice. What was his occupation? Space cowboy.
Space cowboy.
There are just so many things.
He's a transponster.
I'm feeling really good about this episode. I feel like we're together
All the
tonight.
same again.
Val, do we have a suggestion?
We do. So this person started as a like very high profile salesperson, like the ShamWow guy type level, but has become a stay-at-home parent.
Oh, wow.
Love
All
that.
right. So they were a high profile, like QVC style,
Mhm.
as seen on TV products pitch person.
Uh-huh.
And now they are a stay-at-home parent.
That is correct.
I love that. All right, so Val's going to return to the chat and get a title for this show. And while she's doing that, we're going to collab and figure out some of our preliminary details here. We're going to start with our actors. Bob, let us know, are there any characters from the suggestion that you're excited to create? Who popped in your head first?
The person's like partner, spouse, or whatever. I like they were the first to pop into my head.
And do you think that that person is now working outside the home?
I think it's their home now. The other person was already stay at home, and it's like, a work from home situation. They worked from home. And now it's, the clash of them being in the same space.
Love it. Jamie, same question. Any characters that you're excited to create on the acting team for this?
Potentially the parent of a kid that maybe this person, like their kids are on a basketball team together, or they are in the same class, or maybe a teacher that this person deals with, or someone that is in their children's life.
Yeah. Incredible. I also the way that other people regard this person's level of fame is fascinating to me, and I love the idea of a teacher
Yeah.
feeling the heat from that. Jaclyn, same question. What characters are coming to mind?
So I'm thinking about this guy's kids, and I'm picturing like one of them maybe is a little older and kind of like nonplussed about like the dad's career and finds him really annoying and cringe. And then maybe like the younger one sort of like still thinks it's cool and likes when he does his like catchphrase. So I feel like that'd be a nice like, to see both sides, both different kids and how they approach the dad.
And what I'm hearing from that also is that we're going to need a catchphrase. So everybody keep that in mind. Let's check in with our writers. Bobby, what situations are you seeing our characters get up to? What scenarios in this episode?
I think if this is the former salesperson's time being at home, first time kind of running into some things that they hadn't had to deal with before. Too much bubbles in the washer and dryer. It's going everywhere. They're having to swim through it. How on earth did home survive during the day? I just thought that everything propped itself up.
And Bobby, follow-up question. What's a location we might see in this episode?
Mm. I think a principal's office might happen here.
It's bound to. Um, Andy, same initial question. What situations for this sitcom are you imagining so far?
Yeah, I love like fresh start sitcoms. I love Fish Out of Water, and there's always like an energy imbalance where it's like I got all this sales energy, and now I'm talking to kids, or like I'm misplacing. I don't quite know the right tone and energy. So I see a lot of dynamic going on with that.
And Andy, follow-up question. What time period is our sitcom set in? Is it present day? Are we in the past?
So we're talking layoffs and work from home. That's given 2026 energy, baby.
Inspired, ripped from the headlines.
Yeah.
Jamie, same initial question. Any scenarios or situations you're seeing for this show?
Thinking about that like energy or that salesperson energy, I just immediately am thinking like school, fundraiser or whatever, or like the kids have a lemonade stand, like whatever it is, they like how can they bring what they do to it? And is that like, are they trying to hold off? They don't want to get to, it's like calling them back. It's like an addiction they don't want to give into. They're like fighting that.
Yeah, like one lemonade is this much, but if you buy five right now, five in the next 90 seconds. Jamie, follow-up question. This pilot it's going to be a hit. Imagine you're the studio head who greenlights this sitcom. Let us know a little bit about like standards and practices. Like what kind of network are we on? Is this a show for adults? Do we have a studio audience, etc.?
I picture like don't have to do the talking head, but I picture like mockumentary, I'm thinking like Modern Family was what I kind of jumped to, or that kind of style. So, I mean, there could be swearing, but it's bleeped or, it's covered up. That it's kind of, a family show. It's about a family, but very pitch more to the adult crowd, probably.
Yeah, I love that. And just as a notice to all players, thanks to a hefty continuous grant from the Trident Network, we've paid multiple FCC fines in advance. So any language bombs that you feel like dropping, our sitcom is for adults, but so is this show. And so have fun. With all the horror in the world, knock yourself out. Val, do we have a title?
We do. It's, but wait, there's more.
That's perfect.
That's great, but that's great for marketing too.
It is.
Using and unless the reviews come in and they're
Yeah.
But wait, there's more, and it's still bad.
Yeah, it's an easy title to bum on in headlines.
I haven't seen this movie, so it's not right for me to judge it. But every time I see the movie Honey Don't on like Paramount or whatever, I'm like, Honey Don't. Okay, so we're getting ready to launch our episode. We're going to start with our cold open. This is the scene before the credits. It's the shortest scene of the episode. We're going to meet some characters. We're going to hit a punchline, and Val is going to pull us into commercial break. Writers, we have a lot to get started on. Actors, are you ready for the cold open of But Wait, There's More? And Val, how about you?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Dad, you didn't pack my lunch yesterday. I had to eat an apple that I bummed off of Frankie at school.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me check here. Let's see.
No, I don't want an apple. I want you to pack a proper lunch. Mom used to pack my lunches.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do for you. Here's what I'm going to do for you right now. I don't normally do this, but for you, I'm going to do this right now. Here's $10. Get something on the way, huh?
Dad, I can't leave school during lunch. The money, it's no good.
Dude, take the $10. Dude, take the Mr. Johnson. My mom always packs me 2 apples, so it really wasn't a big dude. Take the money. It really wasn't a problem.
I don't take it.
There you go. See, we worked this out. This is great. All right. Now, next up.
You were supposed to get my uniform pressed for school also.
Uniform press. Okay, well, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I can do that. That's easy. That's like a pitch deck, sorta. It's kind of the same thing when you think about it.
What is a pitch deck?
Okay, so a pitch deck, right? Like that's when you're pitching your idea to your clients. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, I know you need this. You know you need this.
What?
I know you need this. So I know you need this.
How is that like my uniform getting pressed?
Right? Exactly.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Phone ring.
Your phone.
Phone ring.
Yeah. No. I got it. All right. Go for dad.
Bobby!
Oh, what's up? How are you doing?
What's up, you tomcat? How are you?
Oh, just living the dream. Put mustard underneath it.
Are you still coming to my barbecue next week?
Oh, you better believe it. Yeah. Hey, Iris and I were wondering, is there anything we could bring?
Yeah. If you could bring a few liters of Sprite and, Karen! Oh my God, donkey chips. I totally forgot to get those at the store, and she's
Donkey chips. You got to bring up donkey chips right now? Really?
Tom, you got a second?
Yeah. I got a second. Okay. You know what? Wrinkles are in, honey. Wrinkles are in.
But I don't want to go to school. The bus is going to be here in like 5 minutes.
I know, and you're going to look like you just got out of a pool, and you're going to set a new fashion standard. Trust me. All right, get on out of here, you. All right, Tom. Yeah, that's me. Go ahead.
Roll opening credits.
All right, I feel like we've already met some like really solid characters that we're going to see throughout the episode. Before we get into Act 1, let's check in. Bob, tell us something about the character you're playing. I'm assuming that we're going to see him throughout the episode. I think this is our former TV pitch man.
Yeah.
Tell me either something about his backstory or history or like a character secret, something that maybe the other characters don't even know, but that our writers can use.
He when he gets nervous, his like he grew up in the country, and when he gets nervous, his country accent comes out.
Listen, get in line. Jamie, same question. I feel like we've got like a cool kid at school or an older sibling. Tell us something about this character that maybe we don't know yet.
I think I envisioned it as a classmate who's the classmate that's always over, and assuming they have a very nice home, and it's always going to be their house that they're hanging out at. And this kid has a very different life. Even though he is envious of theirs, he has like all these riches in other ways, perhaps more meaningful ways than money. But is always looking for an edge in with this family, and the more material things.
I love that. I love a character who exists like as the other characters are perceiving them. Kind of like We never see this character's home from the inside.
Mhm.
But they have a real rich presence. Jaclyn, same question. What don't we know about your character yet?
I think she secretly admires her dad, but she also so she maybe even wants to go into the business, but she also just wants to be normal at school, and he's kind of messing up her vibe, with the food and the outfits, and people are starting to take notice in like a negative way, and so she's kind of like in that awkward stage of life.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that for a while. It's
It's a big transition for her.
sorry, sorry, kiddo. Um, let's begin with our writers. Bobby, we're getting ready to start Act One of our episode. Where is Act One located? What's our physical location?
I think we see Jacqueline's character arriving at school.
Cool. So we're at school. Andy, how much time has passed between our cold open and Act One?
I think this is the same day. I think we see the results of like her outfit and what she's working with, and then we get to learn more about her and her perspective.
She has like full other like clothing items static clinged to her uniform.
Yes. And how does that affect what she's up to?
And Jamie, give us a line of dialogue that you'd like to hear in Act One.
Um, he keeps saying, always be closing the fridge door.
Would you repeat that?
He keeps saying, always be closing the fridge door.
All right, actors, plant that somewhere easy to grab. That's on you. Everybody, we've got a full show to get rolling here. Writers, we know what we need to do. Actors, you've got your characters locked in. Val, are you ready for Act One of, but wait, there's more.
I am indeed. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Take a seat. Do you know you have a sock on your pants?
I'm so yeah, yeah, that was on purpose. That was on purpose.
Okay, take a seat. Take a seat.
Sorry. Sorry.
Why didn't
It's all right.
could have warned me about the sock thing?
I thought it was on purpose.
Mr. Jenkins,
Yes.
are we gonna learn about sales pitches today? You said we were gonna start that chapter last week, but we never got to it, and it's kind of the whole reason I signed up for this intro to business class.
Yeah, we're going to learn about it. We're also going to learn about how to charm your client with patterns of speech. All right, everybody settle in, settle in, settle in. All right. The first thing you want to do when you enter a room is, well, take everybody. Yeah, we got a question already. Go ahead.
Well, I thought you were asking.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yes. What would you like? What do you do when you first enter the room?
You charm them with your catchphrase.
That's one way to do it. The other, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Stevie.
Dominate. You dominated the whole room.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Is correct. Every single one of them needs to know who's in charge, and that's going to be you.
Yeah, I studied,
Um,
sir.
And I know your dad's a big hotshot and everything, but this is my classroom, And Stevie, that was great. Great work. You remain my favorite. All right.
Thank you. And just so the class knows, like how you dominate. You could like make a scene. You could make a loud noise. You could bark. You could just whatever it takes to Control.
Anything that grabs their attention. That's right. Yeah.
Um, two things. One, my dad's more of like a cold shot these days because he's actually like staying at home now.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of a whole story. Basically, he was asked to leave his sponsoring company.
Well, we should have him come in and present to the class. That would be perfect. You could ask him tonight at dinner. And hey, you could practice a pitch with him. You know,
I don't know.
you could,
I don't know.
you could sell him on it.
He,
Be,
he stays home. He probably can't come here.
well, we could bring the class there. I'll get a field trip form signed by principal. He owes me one anyway.
Their house is big enough to accommodate everyone really comfortably as well, I will say.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, remind me again exactly what it was he invented now.
Well, he invented the crowbar.
That's right. Crowbar.
It's really useful. Um, it's not just like a weapon in mob movies. It's actually like for doing tasks.
And didn't he also do the burpable baby? I think that was him too, right? Those were his two.
Yeah, those were his two, but the crowbar is more of his bread and butter. The purple baby kind of never really took off. He's kind of embarrassed of it.
That's fair.
He really shouldn't be. He really
All right.
shouldn't be.
I'm obsessed with my dad.
Well, listen, this is your homework, okay? I want you to go home, after you get your dad's permission for us to come on over, and I want you to practice dominating, okay? In every scenario, once you get home, you practice domination, okay? Take control of every single room. That's what I want to see. And then come back tomorrow and tell me about it.
Dad, can you help me? I have a project for school and
A project, huh? Well, first off, I need you to be swift and get that spot over in the corner. And then, let's talk about your project.
Wait, Dad. Well, actually, they want to my business class. You know how I signed up for that business class?
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of struggling with my domination, and they said that maybe you could host a class, like my class could come to the house and you could help us with, with business.
Sure. What time? This is tomorrow?
Yeah, I know it's short notice, but my teacher seems to really be like kind of lazy, and I think he just maybe wants you to take something off his plate, to be honest.
Yeah. Listen, we can do that. That'd be great, but I need you to focus on something right now. Kiddo, if you notice, when you went to get a milk earlier, you left the fridge door open. You know what I say? You know what I say?
To
Say always
be
be closing the fridge door. Oh, yeah, those it'll keep the cold and those percentage points high. Air conditioning isn't $49.99 a month though, but it could be.
Okay, well, I'm obviously struggling with my domination, and you're supposed to be helping me with that.
You're right. Sorry, your mom usually keeps me on track these days. Okay, domination. All right.
Well, like when you first invented the burpable baby, like how did you dominate your pitch meeting?
I used a real baby. Yeah, I used you. I used you, actually.
What?
Yeah, you were the inspiration for Burpable Baby. Hey, come on. I think I got one line around here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this thing. Spitting image.
It does kind of look like me.
Yeah.
Is that why I have an IMDb credit?
That's exactly why you have an IMDb credit. That's right.
Wow, I didn't know that, Dad. I inspired you.
And that is something you can use to dominate. Walk into a room of your other schoolmates. Who else has an IMDb credit in your class,
Yeah,
huh?
nobody else.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely not that Joey Peterson, though he does smell like mustard.
Wait a minute. I was in pitches as a baby.
I'm telling you, Dr. Daniels, she put this baby, this scary, this scary ass baby, Dr. Daniels, in my backpack. And it scared the hell out of me. Okay? So are we gonna do something about it?
I did not. It was for class.
No
It
one
was-
else would carry around a freaky baby.
Okay, that's my dad's invention, and it's based on me, and it's for my business class. I wasn't trying to scare you.
It looks nothing like you.
That's not true. It's modeled after me.
This is modeled after you?
You've never seen pictures of me as a baby. That's exactly what I looked like. I had
I
red
don't
hair
want
as
to
a
see a
baby.
picture of you as a baby if I could. Wouldn't even want to.
You know, you really are better at domination than I am.
All
What?
right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. How'd you feel?
I felt pretty dominated.
Oh, oh no. Well, that's okay. Hey, it's okay, you know? Because sometimes when you feel dominated, that's exactly what you can use to then dominate back. Now take that baby and show her what it's made of.
Yeah, it's made out of me.
And now a word from
Exactly.
our sponsor.
The the burpable baby, I'm picturing a couple different things. One is that it's a toy you can play with that is like a baby that burps. But because of like the nature of like you know that kind of marketing and like infomercials and things like that, I picture it as something that your baby either like squeezes so that it can burp, or it's something they wear. It's like a weighted vest. Your baby, something that's always patting your baby on the back, burping the baby. And
Purple
then,
baby.
eventually you could, diversify so it's made in adult sizes. An adult could be purple. Those are just some of the thoughts that I have during that act. Let's check in with our actors. We want to know like what characters are coming next. Bob, is there anybody in Act 2 that you'd like us to meet that you're thinking of that we haven't seen yet?
I think we should probably meet the mom. I guess we've established now it's a mom. Um, so I think yeah, this the other parent.
I really enjoy your teacher character. This
Thanks.
he's seen too much.
Yeah.
He's
The business has broken him, like
yeah.
yeah.
Jamie, same question. Who else might we be meeting from you? What other characters?
I would love to see Bob's character have to interact with another adult, given that he is an outlet.
Yeah.
So yeah, another adult, I'm gonna say.
Jaclyn, same question. Any new characters from you that we can expect?
Yeah, I agree with Jamie. I think either maybe someone at the school, like I know we kind of flirted with a principal, the idea of a principal or administrator at school, or maybe even just like slice of life, a neighbor, see how the general public kind of takes him.
Yeah, because the thing about the infomercials and the people who become famous for those kind of products, they live all over. This isn't just like an LA kind of job.
Right.
Let's check in with our writers. Jamie, what plot points, what new ideas do we have for Act 2?
I definitely like the idea of the seeing the mom. Has she just been I think we talked about her working from home. Has she just been like sequestered in a room this whole time and just hears, shouting of, pitches and things going on? So what's her reaction? Yeah.
I love that. Especially if she has like a a super nice office that we assume is in like a building somewhere, and he just walks out into the hallway. Bobby, same question. Any new plot lines you'd like to feed us now prior to Act Two?
I think the dad discovers the equivalency of what finding drugs would be for the kids, but it'd be like whatever's anti-sales. So discovering something either in their backpack or in their room that really upsets and makes the dad nervous, so we can hear that sweet, sweet country accent.
Yeah, he finds out his kids have been sharing. Andy, same initial question. Any new plot points that we'd like to see in Act Two?
Going off of what Bobby just said, I think heightening it even more, the worst possible thing when like actors trying to rebrand or get back in it is they get canceled.
Yeah.
Somebody records something and now they're canceled.
Andy, give us a line of dialogue that you'd like to hear in Act Two.
Big problem, you've been canceled.
Big problem, you've been canceled. Actors, I want to keep that on deck. We have a lot to do. We're heading into the middle of our pilot episode of But Wait, There's More. Actors, writers, on your marks. Val, are you ready for Act Two?
Get set, go.
Go.
Honey, how are the kids? I've been downstairs all day in meetings. You know how the law is.
I do. And hey, what's the law about these these different pastas we got here? Which one's for dinner? Which one's for not?
You know I don't have bandwidth for this decision.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, honey, I got it. I got it. I got all this. You go back downstairs. I got this. Everything's super easy.
And how are the kids?
They are dominating, actually. I think I really think she's coming through. I think pretty soon we're gonna see her ready for her own pitch, and it's just
And honey, and how are the uniforms?
Wrinkly, but it's spreading. Several of her friends now also wear them wrinkly, so that's catching on. Well, it's trending, You get that.
Oh, I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
Well, we love hearing the noises of the law from down below, honey. So you just you keep lawn.
We all dominate in our own ways in this family, don't we?
We sure do, gavels and so forth. And
I'm not a judge yet.
well, one day, babe, it's gotta happen.
I did speak to the people who make that decision, and they did warn me that having a husband in your line of work would be an issue.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I mean, what line of work is that?
What happened with the burpable babies and was not good publicity for our family.
I thought you were talking about all the sweet deals I was making and upgrading the Roomba, because now it can do all the rooms before it gets tired. So just had to encourage it a little bit, because my line of work is stay-at-home dad. I know that.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you guys for coming into my office on such short notice. Go ahead and take a seat.
You got it.
We found some pretty concerning literature in Kelly's backpack.
Oh, shit.
Oh, honey, please.
So sorry. That was wild.
It's not a problem, hey, this is big news, I don't like to place blame, but seeing all the headlines that that you're in these days.
Yeah.
I'm sure, the word gets around. Kids are on socials these days. They're posting things, they're sharing things.
Butter my biscuits. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. But was it at her reading level? Please say it was above.
Well, that's the thing. It was well above, beyond. It was um, some communist propaganda. And while, hey, um, I don't
Honey,
like.
look, before you overreact,
Uh-huh.
kids experiment with different ideas, okay? She's
Right?
young.
No
He's
big
just
deal. No big deal. It's just Karl Marx and Friedrich freaking Engels. Sorry.
sorry, principal. He's just a real capitalist, so he just it's a little shocking for him.
Sure, sure. And it's not so much even the book, it's what she wrote in it. So,
And what was that? What was that?
you know, she wrote, "Big problem, you've been canceled," in the scariest font she could have.
What in tarnation?
Please don't use that kind of language in my office, sir.
Apologies again.
I'm very sorry. Sorry. Listen, we'll speak to her,
Mhm.
and I'm sure she'll be back into buying and spending in no time. Especially
Yeah.
with
No,
our
we'll
families, values.
we'll get home. We'll discuss her KPIs. We'll look through her click-through rates. We'll check out all of that for sure.
Thank you. And it's important to do so before the kids, cancel her, because I would hate to see my students go through that again. I cannot have another student go through that.
Mm-mm.
We'll definitely circle back with you after we speak to her.
Please,
They
yeah.
will. They'll turn on her in an instant. Yep.
I know we chose this school because of its capitalist values, and this is obviously very upsetting.
Well, it's no problem. You'll just see that fee at your end of year
Oh,
two.
of course, yeah. Let me
Yeah.
just
They're coming in. Hmm.
Yeah, she's got it. She'll just Venmo it right on over to you.
you think 20%?
Yep. And it's highly important that we stay on top of this, okay? And you guys feel free to loop me in before they make a TikTok about it, because I've already seen a few dances in the hallway.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. We have to get home and talk to her. She's
Yep. Come on, honey. Let's giddy up and get on out of here. I'm so sorry. I just am so sorry that.
No, there's a water fountain in the hall. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, that'll help. That'll be sure. And I'll make sure I'll burp myself. All right.
Oh, because yeah.
The baby. Yeah, the baby. The thing that ruined it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, gross.
Young lady, your mother and I aren't mad.
Why
We're
would you
just
mad?
we're just concerned, is all. So what's your give me your elevator pitch for why things at school are going the way they're going.
I don't know. They're fine. I have like some friends that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything? Reading anything? Reading anything good? Any good? The journal? The financial section? Anything like that?
I mean, no, I read, I don't know, maybe I've been reading a little bit.
You read about spilling the blood of the 1%, and it shall wash the streets of the worker and the
What are you
proletariat, right?
out about that? I hate you.
I know everything, you little tornado. I swear to kingdom come here and there and whatnot. I will unmake you.
You sound like Grandpa.
I know. I know. I just heard it. And he did the same thing to me. He was all about sales. And his dad before him. And his dad before him. It's just been sales, sales, sales.
Now, son, you're gonna do sales because that's
Yes.
the only honest way for a man to live.
Well, Pappy, I don't know. I sure do like blowing into this jug instead. Why can't I do that?
Music for the devil. You're gonna be an honest man and make an honest living selling. Just like I did, just like my daddy did before me, and his daddy before him didn't do it because he died.
Okay. Well, I do have this one idea, Pa. It's about a bar that crows.
A bar that crows, you say?
Yeah. Now hold on. Before I see you losing interest. Don't lose interest just yet, Pa. So you know how most bars they don't do nothing, right? They just sort of sit there, right? Well, this. You crow the bar. You know what I mean? You go up to the bar and you go, or something, and the bar then does what you want.
Richard, he's scaring me.
No, listen,
Richard, he's
Marietta.
scaring me.
You might be onto something here because the first step of selling is making something people want to buy.
Yeah, Mama. You know how you're always saying, "Man, I sure do wish that bar would make more noise and things of the such."
Yeah, I'm always saying that.
Yeah, right, exactly. So if you have a problem, you crow it. CROW, creaking, squeaking, so forth. CROW, call, wrench, of, with, like it just works. How many can I put you down for, Ma?
I like what I see here, son.
And now a word from our sponsor.
The lore of this family.
Goes way back.
The dynasty of these inventions. I'm loving this, especially the crowbar that we got eventually. We did need it. I'll say we needed it. Before we talk about Act 3, I wanted to check in with Val. Val, let us know a little more about the Trident Network. How can our players and our viewers learn more about Trident, support Trident, participate, etc.?
Yeah, so Trident is a three-pronged network, hence the Trident. We have podcasts, we have live shows like this, and we have recorded video content such as web series and other shorts on our YouTube channel. And we're always, interested in hearing if people have new ideas for shows across any of those platforms. And if you are just enjoying watching and want to support what we do here, because we're just basically providing a platform for people with cool ideas like this one. If you want to support that, you can subscribe right here on Twitch. You can become a Patreon subscriber. We have a PayPal and so on and so forth. We'll pop a link in the chat if you want to support that, or if you don't want to give us money to support us, you can always just support us by following us on social media, liking and sharing our content, and just being a great viewer like you're doing right now.
Incredible. Thank you. We're getting ready to wrap this one up. We're getting ready to go into Act 3 of But Wait, There's More. Let's check in with our actors. Bob, at the beginning, you told us a little bit of like a secret about your character, and we did, the accent started coming out. It was really something. Is there anything about your character that has changed over the course of the first two acts?
Yeah. After this flashback, he's going to it'll still resolve that he's a salesperson, right? That'll never leave, but he's going to, become the salesperson of home, right? He's going to sell his family to himself. You know what I mean? To make it wholesome, right? To bring it back home to that wholesome place family sitcoms need to be.
Sometimes you have to pitch those things to yourself.
Yeah, like your family.
Right. Jamie, same question. Anything you told us about your character that has changed for you, new things you've learned?
I'd love to see Jaclyn's character kind of at this like tell-all kind of like arc where like yeah, I actually am defiant and actually my family supports me in that. And how that friend kind of processes that in between and whether it's a bond like no other or it's like dang, well, see you then. Or they were like along that journey too.
Yeah, you want to see your friends succeed, but also not outgrow you.
Yeah.
Jaclyn, same question. Anything about your characters that has changed for you that you're learning that is like developing?
Yeah, I think she's gonna be the cycle breaker, like maybe she's gonna come to a place with the family where she is, like Jamie said, like kind of pursuing her own path or making peace with the situation with her dad. And that maybe we'll see her kind of take off on her own journey.
I love that. She's going to get a spinoff.
Yes.
Let's check in with our writers. Andy, any loose ends, any plot threads that we need to tie up by the end of the episode, or any new ideas that you want us to plant the seeds of for the future?
Um, the scene of the parents, like, I don't know where y'all are from, Virginia. I wouldn't it be fun if they entered the chat now, even older, even staunchier, or perhaps, you know, they were part of they got some of the money from the crowbar, and so now they're wealthy,
Yeah.
new money.
The generational crowbar.
Yeah, maybe just a tease of that somehow.
Absolutely. Jamie, same question. Any loose plot threads we need to wrap up, or any new ideas for last minute?
I like this idea of Jaclyn, the child's character, this kind of new defiance or thing, but also then that becoming something to sell. Like, I feel like people then try to push, they're like, oh, I'm against the grain. And that becomes the new, um,
Yeah.
the new kind of pitch. Or I'm not going to sell you on something like, well, yes, you are. So that kind of being a new tactic.
There's always a new thing to buy. Anybody who wants to downsize or organize or live minimalist lifestyle, there's a long
You
list
have to buy things. Yeah.
Bobby, same question. Any last act plot points we need to wrap up, or new ideas?
Um, I think I'd like maybe to see that agent from the beginning just like bust in and give one more attempt to try to win the old guy back, because that was a fun character. So if we can work it in, that'd be nice.
I bet we can. Um, and Bobby, in addition to that, give us a line of dialogue that you'd like to hear in Act 3.
I think I'll steal a little bit from Bob and say, well, it'd be, I'm a good dad. I'll sell my family. Pause to myself.
I'm a good dad. I'll sell my family to myself. Bob, I think that one might be yours.
Quite possibly.
All right, we're headed into Act 3 of this already classic sitcom pilot. Actors and writers, buckle up. Val, are you ready for Act 3? But wait, there's more.
I'm so ready. Let's go.
Hey, TikTok. I'm here talking about the means of production and how it should be something that's owned by all of us and not just one greedy owner. So like and follow for more.
Okay, that was a really awesome take, but I do think you should do it again, and this time I think you should use the filter that we talked about.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, let me do it one more time.
Yeah. Did you wait, did you get in trouble by the way? Did you pick
Well, they weren't happy about it, but I think now that I have so many followers on TikTok, I can join the creator fund. And so they're kind of like into it a little bit more.
which you're gonna share out with the community, right? You're gonna
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, once they get a certain amount.
Yeah. I think we could really like spread the creator fund to some yeah. I think we got a good thing here.
Yeah, my mom's gonna handle like all the legal stuff. It's not a big deal.
So clutch.
Yeah, like she was looking over the contract and stuff, and just making sure, like, she also thought I should get on YouTube because, like, that's where like the real money is.
Because of the message.
Right, and I could just like reach more people, and then like, they have their creator funds as well, and like, I mean, look at Mr. Beast.
Look at him. Look at him.
I do look at him. Yeah.
Mr. Beast. Whew. Is a beast.
Wait, do you have like a thing for Mr. Beast?
So I'm thinking for our channel name we could have something like sickle and
Yeah, you have to be like a little bit careful though, because that might, I don't know.
Dad bursts through the door. Hammer it home! Hammer it home! That's the title of your... I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll go back to laundry. Hi!
It's actually a really good title.
Your dad is goated! Oh my god!
Don't tell him that, then he'll be like even more annoying.
What if he... Do you think he has an audience? I think he has a fan base out there.
I mean, he kind of has a built-in fan base from his like crowbar and whatever.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up, man?
Listen. Turns out it's in the blood. It's in the pool.
Yeah, the blood of the factory owner.
Hey, I wanted to see if I could get Kelly on the line actually.
Kelly? Sure. I guess. I guess.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
go pulling that. Don't go pulling that. Come on, we worked on that, getting rid of that accent as much as we could, huh? Okay.
Big time. She's really blown up. Yeah. One sec. Yeah. Kelly.
Yeah.
Here. It's for you. I'm gonna be over here just finishing laundry.
Hello.
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Hi. Yeah, good.
You remember Kenny? You remember your old Uncle Ken?
Of course, you're my godfather.
And I'm on speaker, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good, because legally I have to be. So listen, Kelly. Listen. Your stuff has been floated onto my desk, or should I say my screen, and we really like what you're doing. We think you have a reach and you have a gift.
God, thank you.
No. Pretend like it's like whatever. Pretend like you don't care. Just be like you don't care.
Whatever.
I've seen your of the people dance and how that trend really just skyrocketed, and I think it's something that we shouldn't keep in a bottle.
Yeah, it's been like stitched by like 200,000 people, I guess.
Yeah. And just before continuing, I just want to make sure I'm being recorded, right? You're recording this conversation because legally you have to record it.
Legally, yes. She's a kid. Yes. We're doing all the things.
Perfect. And this dance, while I tried to do it myself and couldn't quite, my son was mocking me and slapping the back of my head like crazy.
Not really for like millennials.
Oh.
So
Well,
like,
good thing
uh,
I'm Gen X.
is that like boomer?
You just call me Boomer?
I don't know. I don't know what Gen X is. I'm 14.
Well, I'll be honest, me either. So listen, Kelly, we got a big opportunity here for you.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to think about it because I'm already in the creator fund.
What if we blew up that creator fund?
What do you mean?
Up. Hang up. He doesn't have the ability to do that. He's
Have you
honeypotting you.
heard
Just hang up on it.
Oh,
of
he's there.
advertising? Have you heard of advertising?
Yeah, I know what advertising is.
How would you like to be in an ad? TV commercials. Old school.
That doesn't really go.
You
like,
could be bigger than
with
Mr.
my-
Beast. You could be bigger than Mr. Beast. You want all the chocolate bars in the store in the checkout aisle? They're yours.
I mean, that doesn't really go with like the values of my channel.
Well, what if we branded it as such?
Like,
And
like commie candy.
listen, the people remember you, Kelly. The burpable baby, they want it back.
What? I mean, your phone call. Your phone call.
I am the burpable baby.
You are. It's literally what you were born for. All right, sweetie. I'm your godfather. I wouldn't steer you wrong, would I? This is an
I
opportunity.
don't know if
for
I'm like
both
allowed to
families.
enter into the contract. You know, like my mom would have to look at it. I'm gonna have to get my mom. Mom,
Please don't.
hello. Who's this?
It's Kenneth.
Yeah, Kenneth, I know what this is about. Look, Kelly's doing really well, and she really doesn't need this.
It won't happen again. Okay.
Closing credits.
What a joy. What a real pleasure this one was. We're really getting into, like, there were some heavy themes in this amongst the family, amongst society. Really, I loved the themes of this one especially. Let's check in with our actors. Bob, are there any other shows that this reminded you of? Or is there a show that you would pair this with on like a nightly schedule?
Yeah, like it did feel like a Raymond or a King of Queens type, some sort of TV dad biting off more he could chew with his family. Uh, so I could see it slotting into that trope pretty easily.
Jamie, same question. Any shows that this reminded you of or something that you would pair it with?
I love if this had like a ABC Family lens on it. I think that would be really like dirty and weird, but also like funny and fun. So I would love to.
I can definitely picture this with a laugh track with like a really bright set.
Yeah.
3 cameras, yeah.
Yeah.
Jaclyn, same question. What other shows did this bring to mind?
I do love the ABC Family. I think similarly, I'm kind of picturing almost like a TGIF vibe of like if the daughter becomes an influencer, it almost has like
Yeah.
a channel kind of energy. And everybody's kind of got like a big personality. So yeah.
Like you could almost see it like everybody in the family becomes some sort of like important salesperson of sorts.
Yeah, totally.
It feels a little bit like if there's ever a character that learns a lesson, it's the dad.
Yeah.
The kids are on their own emotionally. Let's check in with our writers. Bobby, this show is a hit. It's being picked up. What happens in episode 2?
Oh, I think in episode 2, that's when we get to see Dad start taking on those responsibilities outside the home and the school. He's leading a field trip. He's really trying to, embrace his new life.
Yeah, I feel like that's where we really see him come to life.
Yeah.
Jamie, similar question, and this is an old school sitcom. This gets a full order of episodes. What happens in episode 25 of season 1?
I think by then I think the idea of like he's trying, or him and the daughter, he's kind of trying to latch on to her popularity a little bit, or the possibility of, oh, this, now he's like a nostalgia act or something. The millennials want to see him come back, and all his catchphrases, like love shouting them out. But he's a stay-at-home dad. He's like torn, really torn between the two.
I I've been watching old infomercials lately on YouTube. There's this, we don't have time for this, but there's this stovetop, it's kitchen, it's every kind of cookware in one. So it has a flat bottom like a skillet, but it's really deep like a wok. And then it has a little steamer pan that you put inside and a grill pan. And then it has a lid like a pressure cooker with a little vent. And I looked it up, not dishwasher safe.
That's gonna get so messy.
It's the most impossible thing. It's a full sink's worth of dishes. Um, and Andy, like we said, the show's a hit. It's a classic. It runs forever. Where are we in season 8?
In season 8, they have created their own network of shows, of stars. It rivals YouTube. It rivals Netflix. It's the new conglomerate. Um, and yeah, the mom is like head of legal. Everybody's head of something. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger, like weed style, until you just simply don't believe that that could happen.
Once they burned the neighborhood down.
Sorry, Genji Cohen. It got unbelievable.
It really, she always had that bet. She always had a drink though.
And bit the straw. One of my faves.
Yeah. I really feel like we did something here. I feel like this one is such a keeper, but it is missing one thing. I believe, and I think we all believe here at pilot season, that a good sitcom has a theme song. So while we're saying goodbye tonight, our actors are going to lead us in the theme song to But Wait, There's More. Everyone feel free in your Zoom, in your panel windows to do your best opening credit poses and actions. And take it away. Let's hear the theme to But Wait, There's More.
He's a dad.
He's a dad.
And she is a girl.
She's a girl.
They love to sell,
We only sell
but they're a family at heart.
if I can keep the pitch together.
Then they'll make it after all.
And in the boardroom is a living room.
And they're happy there.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Everybody, follow the Trident Network everywhere on social media. Like and subscribe. Get home safe. We're so happy. Have a good night.
Bye.